Thrust from Stier, immediately follow up with a cut and take a passing step. Reset the sequence by rolling into Stier on the other side. Turn your body with the thrust. Step when the cut has started moving forward. This is a basic handling drill for practicing how to go from thrusts to cuts. Cut Entrüsthau from your right and make a passing step to the side. Immediately after contact with your opponent's messer, use your crossguard to shove the messer away and follow up with an Entrüsthau from your left side. The same follow-up exists in the Zwerchau section of the earlier longsword sources, like for example Ringeck. This follow-up is actually easier to do with a messer than with a longsword. With a longsword, the bind may easily be too far away from your crossguard for any shoving to be possible, whereas with the shorter messer, bind is much more likely to be close enough to your crossguard. A word of warning, if you do this well, you may end up hitting very hard and your sparring partner's messer out of position and unable to do anything about it. The shove makes the wind up for the second Entrüsthau longer, which makes it possible for that to gain more momentum. Be nice to your sparring partner and control the power of your hits. Failure with Entrüsthau 27R. In early German fencing manuals, failure is the term used for feints and is usually translated as failing cut. While the text doesn't describe the footwork, the illustration on 27R shows a gathering step being used. Pretend to make a cut from your right side and make a gathering step with your right foot. If your opponent moves to parry, don't complete the cut and instead make a left Entrüsthau and step forward with your left foot. One advantage of combining the feint with the gathering step is that it gives you more options when the opponent isn't falling for the feint. For example, from the gathering step you can choose to complete the cut from the right or step back again with a defensive cut. Just don't stay with your feet together, as that is an unstable position. Zwerchau. Make a vertical cut with the long edge, keeping the hand high. Even though Lecküchner tells us to angle the point down, don't overextend your wrist. The cut is most easily done from Lugensland or from the shoulder. Zwerchau is the master cut that corresponds to Scheitelhau in longsword. Lecküchner doesn't give Zwerchau a lot of attention, only 2 pages. The application on 29R is as a counter to Baste, mirroring Scheitelhau against Alber in longsword.